How's it going, folks? So today I'm going to be checking out a band called Enorion, and the name of the song is Enorion. And I've never listened to this band before. I'm very curious to see what their deal is. And yeah, I mean that's what I got as far as a prelude or prologue or what have you. So without further ado, let's check this out, shall we? Rangers, go. Wow, not bad, not bad at all. Musically, this song is quite impressive. the guitar work, all the shredding and the melody and all that good stuff, just really, really killer. I mean, the guitar work is just exquisite in this song. I love all the different melodies and the solos and all that stuff. Just really, really solid guitar work. And then also the keyboard work was incredible. I mean, just absolutely incredible. I loved, again, just the melodies and it just sounded so cool. And it kind of shifted between being somewhat symphonic tones to being much more just piano. And that was really, really cool the way that they did that. But yeah, the keyboard work and the guitar work, wow, just incredibly impressive. Really, really, I loved the musicality of this song, without a doubt. It just really soaring, really awesome melodies, and it just is sweeping, and it sounds very just fantastical. It really kind of lends a fantasy element to the song. Just really solid. I really have no critiques about that whatsoever. Just super, super impressive. And I love that there, like in the bridge, when it gets kind of jazzy, it kind of, the music dies down and you get the bass kind of going and the piano, and it's just groovy. Really, really cool. And it gave like a new dynamic to the song, and it really just kind of freshened it up and demanded your attention. And then you kind of get the crazy solos, which were awesome. And then that little bit before it gets back into, the vocals and all that stuff, it's a brief moment of another little jazzy little interlude, and then it goes back in. Super cool. Super, super cool. I really enjoyed that. Vocally, great range, really hits those high notes, and it suits the style, it suits the song really, really well. So I was also impressed by the vocals of the song. But like as far as like the lyrical melody goes, I did find it to be a little there was like a lot going on in spots, especially there in the verses, like kind of the second half of the verses. There was almost like too many words being put in, or the lyrical melody just got a little bit convoluted in there, and it didn't quite have a flow to it. It just it just didn't quite jive. It just sounded like, there's almost too many words being put in there, or just the melody shifts a little bit to accommodate like the lyrics. And, when that happens, it kind of disrupts the flow of the song. So, smoothing that out a bit, I think would lend a lot to the song, especially there like in the verses. It gets a little bit jumbled. So yeah, like I said, just the flow gets a little bit lost there in the song. And then you got the chorus, which was fine. The chorus doesn't really set the world on fire. It's just has a relatively standard kind of melody to it. But the one thing is with the whole chant, like the Enorion, all of that, like because the song vocally is so high, like he's pretty much singing in a higher register most of the song, and then there in the chorus, I mean, he really, really belts out the chorus. So it's a little bit weird having the Enorions like so low, and then you get the real high stuff like immediately after. It just doesn't really connect much. I feel like the chant should have been higher. Enorion, something like that, to really keep that high momentum going, rather than having that weird, you have that down here and then it shifts to like up here. And the whole song is kind of up here. So having that Enorion so low, it's just a little strange. Again, it just doesn't quite jive. But later in the song, like towards the very end, when they kind of really do that final, when it just really reaches the stars and goes really, just gets one last like real boost there before the end of the song. Even vocally, they do have the Enorians much higher, and it fits better. I was like, okay, there it is. There we're matching a little bit better there towards the end, so that in between isn't so vast, So I thought that was much better there at the end when you have the Enorians higher than it was during the rest of the song. So closing that gap there in the chorus really helped a lot, and I think it would have helped the rest of the song quite a lot too. It just sounded a bit strange with having that much of a gap between where the rest of the song's up here and then you just have that chant way down here. It just didn't quite fit. But then again, there towards the end, it closed the gap a little bit. I still think it should have been a little bit higher, but it was much better there at the end. So, yeah, I mean, that would have helped a lot. And then again, just especially there in the verses, in particular, like the second half of the verses, just smoothing out that melody a little bit, maybe trimming some of the lyrics just to have that flow a little bit better, because it just got a little bit jumbled in there. But yeah, I mean, I'm still impressed. It's still a solid song, and the musicianship is just through the roof. I mean, musically, like I said, this song is something else. Really talented bunch here. Definitely a band I'm going to keep my eye on from here on out. And yeah, so not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Very interesting. So let me know in the comments down below, folks. What do you think of this song? Have you heard of this band? Have you listened to some of their other stuff? Let's talk about it all in the comments down below. And I'll catch you all next time. Ranger, out.